I'll bring up our next guest while I'm doing this. Sharon, I got a great slide for you, Sharon. But anyway, Sharon Rose is a brand new titanium. I think she's qualified for her car as well. Newscaster, journalist, TV. Been doing that a long time, and she's looking for her next thing. And she found MWR Life, and so I'm obviously being a master storyteller like you are, now you get to continue the story of what we're talking about. So Sharon, I'm going to turn it over to you, and congratulations on your new promotion.
Tony, thank you so much for the opportunity to talk. Yeah, I actually promoted to titanium a bit ago, but just earned my car bonus and
Yay.
am very close to jade, a few more to jade. So working my way through. But yeah, my story is going to sound in some ways similar to Dawn's because 37 years ago, I started in the journalism field. And I did that because I wanted to make a positive contribution to society. I actually wanted to make a difference. I wanted to expose injustices and lift up underdogs and tell stories that mattered. And I also believed that if I worked hard enough and did the right things and stayed committed enough, long enough, eventually I would be rewarded for it financially as well. I did everything they tell you to do, right? I worked my way up. I sacrificed holidays and weekends and sleep. And I've spent decades actually getting up at 2 in the morning because for the last 30 years, I have anchored our morning news. And it's a job that has taken a toll because of the sleep deprivation, but also it was something that I loved. So, and it really mattered to me. And while my managers locally will tell me all day long that they appreciate my work ethic and they value what I bring to the table and they, value my experience and my institutional knowledge, corporate America has a funny way of telling you, oh, yes, you matter, but then not having it reflected in your paycheck. So at some point, I just had to face reality that somebody else was deciding my worth, somebody who didn't even know me, who wasn't even in the room to see my daily contributions to the newsroom. And I got tired of that. I got tired of working incredibly hard while people at the top just extracted more and more value from everyone below. And I got tired of being overworked and underpaid. And I started to ask myself, like, am I stuck here? Is there anything else for me out there? Because, I mean, let's face it, the open job market also doesn't exactly place a high value on women in their 50s who've been in one career their entire adult lives. And then I found MWR Life. And thank God, because what attracted to me to this community is that success here means helping other people succeed, right? You cannot be successful unless you help a whole bunch of other people succeed. Also, personal growth and contribution and community all matter here. And yeah, on top of that, like I want more freedom too. I want to travel more. I want more control over my life and my time. I want to build something that actually belongs to me and that rewards me for the effort that I put in. And what excites me most right now is where this company is positioned, right? Because those of us in North America and really the entire company are standing in a moment that people later will wish that they recognized earlier. We may not be the biggest player in the field yet, but we are in that sweet spot where we have the backing of an established company entering a phase of massive growth and momentum. It's a window of time that's finite, right? And it won't come back again. And so it's up to us to seize it now and make the most of it, and so that we have no regrets later. And I want to say thank you to the people who went before us, the people who believed in this when it was smaller and harder and less proven, because their consistency and vision created the momentum that we now just to get to just step right into. And for me personally, it's working, right? Not because it's easy, definitely not because everything has gone perfectly. It's because I've been coachable and committed and consistent, even a little obsessed, if I'm telling the truth. I'm following the leaders who are modeling success. I'm doing what they do. I'm doing what they tell me to do. And I'm doing something every single day to move my business forward. And yes, I'm watching people go fast on either side of me, right? Faster than I'm going. Their stories inspire me, and sometimes I have to remind myself that they don't define me. I have a goal, and whether it takes me 6 months or 3 years or 5 years to get there, I know I'm going to be better off when I do, and it will all be worth it. So, what does it matter how long it takes me? But because for the first time in a long time, I feel like my effort actually has the potential to create leverage and freedom, I'm all in. I'm seeing growth in my team. I'm seeing the momentum. I'm seeing people on my team believe in themselves again. And you guys, that's incredibly rewarding. In the beginning, we want this for ourselves. And then as we build teams, we start to see it for other people. And that is addicting. So, we shouldn't be sitting on this opportunity. We should be running like our hair is on fire because people need this. There are so many people out there in positions just like I've been in, just like Dawn's been in. Even if you're younger, you're feeling overwhelmed, already burned out, underpaid, undervalued, exhausted, exploited even, praying for a way out of jobs where you feel invisible. That's what people are experiencing out in the world, and we have the solution. It's not hype, it's not, fantasies, it's a real solution. And as far as boot camp goes, you guys, move heaven and earth to go. I am telling you, events change you. They will change your business. You can watch videos all day long, you can hop on the calls, but when you get in the room, when you feel the vision and the energy and hear the stories, when you see the scale of what's happening, and when you see that you get to be a pioneer in this, but yet it's growing so fast and you're part of that movement, it changes your belief, it changes your confidence, it gives you clarity, and then it sends you home ready to hit the ground running. So, just again, I'm just really grateful to be here. I'm grateful for the timing, and I'm incredibly excited for where we're going with this.
I'm so smiling right now. I'm thank you so much. I love this because I'm going to come into the room with you. Um, while you were talking, I can see the chat was lighting up about like she's speaking to me. Like some people get to that point where they're not appreciated at work, they're not valued at work, and the stuff that you do behind the scenes when the boss isn't looking, like all of that, and you just get to a point you're like, oh, I just want to do something that fuels me. And what you said by helping others is so huge. Um, I love that. Your passion and everything you're doing is just so awesome.
Well, thank you, Tony. I mean, yeah, it is. Again, sometimes everyone has a different story when they first come in, right? Whether it's just clearly seeing the vision or whether it's out of desperation or whether it is just, maybe wanting a little more in the beginning and then catching the vision and realizing what this really could be for you and your family and other people you care about in your life. And then as your team expands, like it's not even necessarily all the people you thought would join you in this. In fact, quite often it's not.
Right,
Quite
right.
often the people who are closest to you will say no to you at first, and then they'll watch you start to build and succeed. And then maybe some of them will take another look, and some of them never will, and that's okay. But your world starts to expand by doing this. And the types of people who are attracted to these opportunities and the types of people you're going to start rubbing shoulders with and, rubbing off on you are high thinkers, high vibration, positive, go-getter kind of people. And it does rub off on you. And so you step into that leadership role and you step into your greatness and you start growing as a person. And then once you kind of hit some of those milestones, watching people on your team win, there's just no better
Yeah.
feeling. It's like my girls are grown now and they continue to do things that make me proud, but now I've got like my kids are my team members, you know what I mean? And I'm so excited to see them winning.
Sharon, thank you so much. I can't wait to see you in Phoenix. I know everybody's going to give you a bunch of high fives and hugs when you're there. So, guys, give it up to Sharon one more time. Give your favorite emoji. Let's light it up for her. And thank you so very much for bringing your expertise here and your energy. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
All right.